Hello and welcome to Arkham Radio, a Batman Arkham Podcast. I'm your host, Landon, joined as always by my wonderful co-host, Lucas. How you doing, friend?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm a little tired, but doing good. How about you?
Honestly, same. My sleep schedule's taking some heavy hits this week. I'm not going to lie to you. Because you are aware, and Resync listeners / watchers, check us out. Resync, an Assassin's Creed podcast, our wonderful sister podcast.
Yeah, he's about to talk for like 4 minutes, so prepare yourself.
Didn't have to call me out like that.
I was just letting them know that like I've been through this once already. So like, you know, it's the whole spiel. It's a lot. It's a lot. I'm not saying it's not worthy of the 4 minutes. It's just a lot. They gotta lock in.
You're telling me you've been through this before. I've had to have this conversation like 27 times this week. I shit you not. It's exhausting.
It's like a script in your head now.
Fucking damn near. Like I literally I'm getting nostalgia of my tour guide days from college. That's how I feel. I'm like, and this is the dining room. So I'm moving essentially, just to jump right into it. So I had mentioned before in the last few weeks about how I have an away team for like this work trip that I'm going to be gone for a few weeks for. So there isn't going to be any podcast episodes for a month. Well, now that's going to be extended slightly. I think by like 2 weeks. I believe we'll be back the second week of November, but TBD, you know, subject to change, all that. But, yeah, it's going to be extended because myself and my girlfriend got an offer to launch a new building in just under a month. And we found out on Tuesday there is a fairly sizable sum that they are giving us in money to do so. And it's also a great opportunity for both her and me to advance our careers, you know. I mean, don't spread it around, but like, you know, hopefully one day, you know, the plan is to make this the career. That's what we're working towards. That'd
be cool. It would be really cool.
It'd be cool. But in the meantime, you know, I can have side hustles. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so it's very exciting, but it is also very sudden. And so, yeah, there's a lot going on. Like, again, we're both, my girlfriend and I are also leaving for this work trip, and we're now having to split up our weekends. To my weekends, I'm going to be in Wisconsin, which is where we're moving to, searching for places to live that I have to figure out in the next 3 weeks. And then she's going to be spending her weekends coming back home and packing up all her stuff, which, to be fair, most of my stuff is already packed from the move I had just recently did like a month ago. Not even. So yeah, that's nice. We're at least like halfway there, about. So that's cool. Yeah. But anyway, it's going to be a very stressful and busy month for me. I'm very excited, you know, but essentially what that means for this podcast, right? We're not going anywhere, just taking a little longer break than we had originally planned, as I gotta move all my shit.
Yeah.
Like 4.5 hours away ish. So yeah, it's gonna be a little busy for me on top of the work trip, which I'm still kind of excited for. I have a Lego set that my girlfriend got me for our anniversary. Oh my god, it's awesome. It's a fucking 1,300 piece Lego one piece set, the Going Merry.
So what is it?
So it's one piece. It's like a Lego set.
Okay. Remember when you said a one piece, I was like, what the heck kind of Lego set is a one piece?
No. It's more than one piece.
Yeah.
But it is the show One Piece.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense.
No, I absolutely love it and adore it, and it's my work trip project that I'm going to be spending the now much more limited free time that I'm going to have building it, and I'm very excited. I'm so excited. I told Alex, I was like, you don't know what you've created. I was like, Legos are the one expensive hobby that I steered clear from, and you are now, you know, you're giving me the first cigarette.
You goddamn enabler.
That's actually why I'm quitting vaping, because I need to take that vape money and put it into Legos now. So
See what you've done, Alex. See what you've done.
She's gonna get mad again because we're talking shit again. I didn't say anything. He said it this time, not me. I love you so much, baby.
I take most of the responsibility. Don't worry.
But anyway. So long story short, he was right about the 4-minute rant. Pretty much right on the money there. But, yeah, I'm moving. The podcast is actually going to shift forward a day. So new episodes of Arkham Radio are going to be on Mondays now instead of Tuesdays.
Yeah, beginning of the week.
Hell yeah. So... Anyway, that'll be cool because we have to shift it because my new schedule, I'm still going to work my boring day job from Sundays to Wednesdays. However, I go in at like 2 a.m. on Tuesday. Or Sunday. What am I saying? But yeah, so essentially I come in Saturday nights. So essentially we're just moving our recording a little bit earlier just to accommodate my new schedule because I need accommodating.
It's fine.
I'm a needy bitch. What can I say? But yeah, so that's essentially why the schedule change is taking place. Because we don't want to go too far ahead of schedule. You know what I mean? Like, essentially, like record stuff way too early. We try to make it as close from recording time to publishing time that doesn't make my life extremely difficult. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because it does take time to edit these. Like, not that we're doing insane cuts and shit, but it takes a sec for me to get it all together. Long form content, whoopee!
Yay!
Anyway, Arkham Asylum. Let's get into it. This sequence, we're almost done with this game. We got one more episode, which makes this extra break like kind of sucky at this point. My bad, guys. I didn't mean to.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
We almost were like, yeah, let's play both before and then just have like a double feature. And then he's like, no, I'll have a bunch of time to clean up. And now he really has a bunch of time to clean up. This was all planned. This was all orchestrated so that he get 100% Batman.
I'm just making excuses at this point. Tune in next time where I'm just like, yeah, we're going to be gone for 6 months. I'm moving to Antarctica. I got drafted in World War III. It's just going to keep going. Something will happen. This podcast is dead. I'm sorry, guys. It's not actually dead.
No, it's not.
Not going to be affected. Just... going to sleep for a little bit. I'm sure you guys are tired. Sometimes you just want to go to bed. This is your chance. This is your opportunity. We're giving you a free pass for a bit.
Okay. Batman.
So, last week's trivia.
Okay.
One more quick thing.
Almost
and then Batman.
Almost Batman.
So, last week I asked you guys, how do you defeat Ivy's spores? If you said, snake up to them and destroy the cores, then you would be correct. This one's a little difficult to explain because essentially, you gotta like crouch because spores detect movement essentially. So you gotta like crouch, go up to them, but they'll still like notice you move up to them. So like they talk about being slow, but you actually kind of need to crouch up to them as quickly as possible because you can get them before they shoot the spores that fucking do damage unless you throw a batarang at them. Just makes your life easier to just fucking, but you fist them.
I did that a lot this episode. Actually, I was fisting a lot of plants.
Well, it gives you like a little bit of XP, so I'm just like, fuck it for the grind, Like,
well, yeah, and there's a point there, like the little like section that you're trying to get past, where it was kind of annoying if you didn't fight, like didn't just kill them all.
Oh, absolutely. Like I said, like the batarang is such an efficient tool, which I just saw that there's an achievement where you have to defeat a Titan without using a batarang. That's fucking hard as shit. So
have fun.
Yeah,
you chose a bad time.
It's
to like try and do that achievement,
dude. Literally,
like the next Titan fights might not be as easy as you want them to be.
Okay, so it says any play mode. So I think I can do it in a challenge.
Oh, that'll work. Yeah, I forgot about the challenges.
Yeah, so hopefully, knock on wood, I can do that. That's kind of what I'm thinking. But yeah, so anyway, that's the trivia question. Tune in for this week's, which is an interesting one. Essentially, it has to do with completion. I'm really just trying to gaslight and convince everybody to 100% the game with me so that I don't suffer alone. But anyway.
Batman.
Oracle tells Batman of increased seismic activity that is caused on Arkham by Ivy's plants.
Titan plants.
Yeah, so, again, like last week, Joker, shot Ivy with the Titan formula, and she went, crazy and huge, and fucking the plants took over Arkham, yada, 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 it was crazy Tuesday.
Classic Batman adventure.
So, the Bat has to make his way to intensive treatment through the maintenance corridor, where Joker is starting to plant bombs on the gargoyle perches to deter him. Which I don't know about you. Oh, Jesus Christ. Let me smack my face real quick. But I don't know about you. It did not deter me one fucking bit. I just fucking went down on the ground and was like, boom, 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 boom. Like, they were spread out way too fucking thin. I was quick with it.
Which ones?
The first sequence you have in the game where you walk in and they fucking are like bombing, like they put bombs on the gargoyles so you can't go on the perches.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I just went down and fucking took them all out because I was like, man, fucking boom, boom, boom.
I didn't do it that fast, but it did take me a while. I used that center building that kind of there to be my gargoyle. I'll just like jump off and whack them, and then like as they're running to go get their partner, I'd pick off someone else. And
yep, literally. Just something like, yeah, you're gonna have to come at me different. But anyway, defeating the goons and moving forward, Batman is once again dosed with fear toxin.
Which I didn't see where he got the dose this time. This one was sneaky. I was like, what the fuck's happening? I was like, oh. Well, honestly, I thought my game crashed at first. Like, I initially thought my game crashed just because the way it like glitched out. I was like, what the fuck just happened? And I was like, and I saw it loading. I was like, oh, it's Scarecrow again. But
well, you see, Lucas, not to interrupt you here, but that's kind of the point of that.
Well, I know, I fell for it, obviously. I get that, yeah, I know, but
yeah, really cool sequence there.
It was really cool, actually.
Mm-hmm. I like how it like the death sequence bullied you. Like, tilt the middle mouse. Like, you were supposed to dodge that bullet.
Yeah, tilt the middle mouse.
And you're like, what the fuck? And then you get all ready to, like, pay attention.
Yeah.
And then it's like
versus what? Grave.
Yeah. No, this sequence has so many, like, bait and switches. I love it. It's such a well-crafted level.
And I actually really liked the, like, vision that Scarecrow fear toxin created, where it was, like, an alternate universe basically, where like all the prisoners were guards and all the guards were prisoners. And
oh, absolutely, yeah, it was super well
and it was
done.
That same like opening sequence with Joker, just with Batman there and your Joker, which is, there's just so much in there.
Oh yeah, really, really cool. I mean, they had to animate different character models and shit. Like, it was a well done. It was really cool sequence. I really enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, like I said, a lot of bait and switch there. Really cool. It's at this point, this is our third Scarecrow sequence, so it does kind of take a bit to really keep them distinctive, not really make them too repetitive at this point. But I am glad this was the end of it. Like, I don't think I could have taken a fourth Scarecrow sequence. It's a nice, like, final, like...
Did we defeat him here?
Yeah. Well, fucking Killer Croc did damn near kill him.
Oh, yeah, that's like, right. I was trying to figure out what happened, but, like, is he out of commission? What happened? I wonder what Killer Croc did to him, because he obviously is not dead. Like...
Yeah, he's not dead. We do see the return of Scarecrow, but yeah, I guess he got chomped.
Yeah.
Just like, no! Drop your spos. Then you gotta get some more spos. Mospo. So anyway, taking on Scarecrow for a third time, Batman continues to resist the toxin. Astounding Crane. I wrote that. Astounding Crane.
Wow.
What can I say?
Literally literacy genius. What's the word?
I am the literacy.
Literal. Yeah, I can't speak. It's fine.
So yeah, you actually like see. So we've debated whether Crane was actually there the whole time. I do think this is the first time we've genuinely seen Crane, and maybe that's why we didn't see the fear toxin.
Yeah, maybe he actually
maybe
did
Crane
stab
is
us.
either stabbed or just like again, like this was Joker. I believe that it was Joker utilizing the fear toxin the first couple times. This is Crane. Like this is someone who, this is his life's work. He knows all about it. Like he's a little sneakier, a little craftier about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And then like you fight it off so well that he's just like, you know what?
What the fuck?
What the fuck? Yeah, there was like, what the fuck, man? And it's like, you know what? Stabby stab. Get another one.
Literally, he's basically like, this would have taken down a 50-ton horse. What you doing up, brother?
Yeah, I'm about to take down another 50-pound horse or 50-ton horse.
Literally, like this is like the city equivalent of like, a farmer, like a disgruntled farmer. That's where Crane's at right now, which I think is just really good. It's such a a look at our current U.S. politics right now. I'm just playing. It's just, but yeah,
I mean, Batman is basically just brute forcing DMT.
He really, like I said, I mean, maybe he took our advice, that we gave him I want to say a couple weeks ago. Bro just needs to take some ayahuasca.
He was the Bat.
He became the Bat. And we're so proud of him. What king activity. Shout out to Bats this episode. Really just continuing to farm that aura on like a minute basis at this point. Bro's literally striking a pose every 5 fucking seconds.
You take down a Titan while you're hallucinating. Yeah, I don't even think he knows. Like, I think he just did that shit.
Yeah, bro's casually just like.
Yeah, you almost like got more powerful because like knowing that those are real people that you're taking out. Those like skeletons were super easy to fight.
Oh, absolutely, they were brittle as fuck.
Yeah, like, and I'm like, why can't they all be like that? Like, if I wish I could take out a Titan like that normally, especially if that was a real Titan. Like, what kind of shit's in that scare formula to make Batman all berserky?
Scarecrow's dosing Batman with Fent.
I wonder if Batman's just holding back most of the time, and since he was like hallucinating, he was just no holding back.
Right. Bro turns into Superman, just. But anyway, you face Scarecrow a third time, you beat him, you know. And so Crane's kind of like on the run. He's like, what the fuck? Because he's kind of running out of options. So he's running away. Again, we're there for Killer Croc. Not necessarily, but like, for like the cure that is in Killer Croc's lair.
The spores.
So heading down, Crane gets there first. He knows what we're there for. Again, like he's helping in this operation. So he's aware of the cure. Again, Joker's not stupid. He looks at all this stuff like he is a worthy rival of Batman. And so Crane is aware he's there for the spores. He takes them. He's like, I got him. I mean, there's nothing to do about it. Which, he's kind of bluffing because again, he does drop them. But yeah, we just go collect more.
Were they the spores?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what I thought.
I thought it was like fear toxin. Like I thought he was gonna like dose the water supply, and that's what he's like threatening to do. Was like, I'm gonna put fear toxin or whatever into the water supply.
I don't know.
And that's what he's trying to do. Maybe I'm wrong. That's why I thought he was like holding it over the water. Like, I'm gonna drop it. Ha 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 ha.
I thought he was just doing it like, oh, I'm gonna ruin the spores. But maybe I was just misunderstanding that whole fucking sequence. You might be right. That makes a lot more sense. I don't fucking know, man. I was stone cold sober when I was playing it. I think I'm just so sleep deprived. Maybe I didn't fucking realize it. I don't know. Oh well. One of those things happened.
Yeah, let us know down in the comments what actually happened.
We can't remember shit. What can you say? I'm getting old. I'm an old man. I'm fucking grumpy. So anyway, you go down into this lair. Crane's holding shit hostage, some mysterious substance that we may never know. And all of a sudden, Killer Croc just launches up and just full on like jaws his ass, just fucking yoink. And he screams like a little bitch and drops the bag of the mysterious substance.
I mean, you should always know to never drop the bag. Like, come on, Scarecrow.
Yep. So, anyway, fate unknown of Jonathan Crane. Gotta be honest.
Yeah, we know he somehow survives just because of Arkham City.
Well, I don't know. Arkham City has the Lazarus Pit. What if he gets resurrected? I don't think that's what happened, but
no,
maybe.
he would. I feel like that would be a little more obvious. I mean, maybe not, but
I don't know. But anyway, going down into the lair, you chase after them because that's where you need to get the spores, and so you come up on them, but it is literally directly in Killer Croc's cell. So you gotta enter and walk along these wood planks that are just all around, which like what's the canon purpose of those planks, man?
That's what I was like. Are they just like walking around like throwing like fish at Killer Croc on those things? Like there's so many of them, or they're like I don't know. I can't figure out the thought process for these things, but they're there for Batman, which is good.
Right. Okay. So here's what I'm wondering. I want to know the development process of the Croc's lair. Like, is it just like a 3D complicated minesweeper? Like, what was the coding behind that shit? Because it's like, I think Croc was only allowed to like destroy pallets in certain areas. Like, it couldn't be randomized because, when you came back, those areas were then cut off to you.
Well,
so those ones couldn't be randomized. But then times when he was chasing, right?
It felt mostly scripted to me. Like, it felt like you were like, as you kind of got spores, like the way that it navigated you there, like there's really only one way to get to the spores. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like you couldn't take a bunch of different paths.
Right.
So I feel like just as you kind of progressed, you activated stuff, and if you like did it too fast and got him to come out, like that would be kind of like a random, like one that was supposed to happen, but I don't think he would have broken anything.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Like I do think the times that he chases after you are like fairly random, but you're right. It is a fairly linear path. But those ones pop up a little more randomly, but then there's those scripted times where it comes underneath and destroys some of the panels.
Yeah. Which, did you end up using your line launcher on the way back?
Yes, you had to.
Okay.
Yeah. Just like, I think like 2 or 3 times, something like that. But yeah, I had to do that. And I was like, because that's where I started getting real nervous, because I was like, what the fuck, what do I do? I don't want him to chase my ass.
He scared me.
He was a little spoopy. But okay, I didn't realize you could throw batarangs at first. I spent a just long enough time to be embarrassing amount of times just trying to lure him back to the explosive gel, because I thought that's what we were supposed to do. I didn't realize we had to wait for it. So I was just like, okay, come on, little Crocky, come on. And he just wasn't doing it. He would always just leap off. And I was like, what the fuck? And I wasn't making any progress because he would always, come up in front at some point. So I couldn't do anything. So then I just said, fuck it. And I started running. And then, that's an insta-death qualifier. Fun fact, if you didn't know. And so then I got a tip about using the batarang to, stun him. And I was like, oh.
Yeah, fun. Which they do show you in the cinematic, like before.
Yeah, but I didn't think you could actually do that. I just thought that was a cutscene thing.
Yeah, I kind of did the same thing, because I also like ran back all the way to the explosive jelly, because, like I said, I played this one before. I kind of remembered like blasting him into that hole.
Right.
And I was like, it's going to happen. And then I was like, oh, not yet. Okay. Now what? And then I died. And then I saw the hint, and I did. And it's like, oh, that makes sense. And then I was just like locked in on that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Except I did die a few times because I had my line launcher out one of the times he popped out, and I didn't switch fast enough to my batarang because I was like panicking, and he got me.
Oh, Monsieur Beckel.
Yeah, but this didn't take an hour and a half on a part of this, so yikes.
Anyway. We'll get to that. So, getting through, collecting all the spores, which takes a fair bit. You have to collect a lot of samples.
Yeah, how many is it? 5 or 6?
I think it's like 6.
I think it's 6 too. It was a lot. It was honestly enough to be annoying to me. Like,
yeah, because then the getting back part was just like, okay,
dude. When I saw what was it, like 600 meters or something like that back to like the beginning, I was like, fuck you. This is gonna be annoying, and I'm already on edge as fuck because this goddamn game is popping out goddamn crocodiles everywhere. So, yeah, I hated this part.
Get me away from that crocodile.
Basically.
So we get out. We finally trap him. That's when the explosive gel comes into play. Again, I feel like you could have done that from the start, but who am I to judge?
Yeah, it's whatever.
Yeah.
He's now in a deeper sewer.
A deeper sewer. It just goes deeper. One day he'll hit the core of the earth and he'll die. But we'll see if we get to that point. So you go back to the Batcave to synthesize an antidote. And on his way to the Batcave, the seismic activity grows stronger, prompting Batman to kind of, pick up the pace a little bit. And so you get back and you have enough to just cure Ivy. It's a super slow process. And so you're like, all right, I got what I need. I'm going to get the Bat computer to just keep making it. Except it can't, because then Ivy's plans come through and fucking destroy it.
Yeah. And it's honestly, I got so confused at first on what to do after this part. But you do unlock the Ultra Batarang.
Ultra Batclaw.
Batclaw, that's what I meant. I said Batarang, goddamn.
You got the triple claw.
Yeah, I think this thing is ridiculous.
Fucking walls.
It's so ridiculous. And I'm so glad that they decided that it was dumb and didn't bring it in the city, because I also think it was dumb.
Nah, I want quintuple. Actually, I want the super deluxe Ultra Batclaw. XL.
Yeah, I thought this thing was ridiculous. I was just like, man, you tell me you couldn't just make like durable explosive jelly? You had to make fucking triple Batclaw grabber thing.
Hear me out. Bactropus. It's 8. Yeah. Just saying, this thing would be like.
Yeah.
You could pull down like actual buildings. It doesn't have to be like a bare wall. Just literally pull down buildings. And that's what, then you fight Darkseid. Warner Bros, write this down. just saying, send me my paycheck. I think it would be great. So, yeah, they destroy the Bat computer. You get an upgrade and you start tearing down walls and shit. And so you only get one shot. Do not miss this chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. For real.
Mom's Spaghetti.
Have you been to Mom's Spaghetti? Like the real place?
No.
I have. And it's really good spaghetti. Shout out to Eminem for Mom's Spaghetti. Yeah, he has, I want to say, 2 locations. But it's just in Detroit because, that's where he's from. So, but it's really good and reasonably priced. Like, it's just a solid, good spaghetti.
Oh, we'll just do that sometime.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll have to take a Detroit trip. But it's super good. Anyway, you get the Ultra Batclaw and make your way out of the Batcave. However, blocked by vines, you have to take the exterior caves to get back to the sewers, which I thought I was getting close to the end. I wasn't sure because I remember we had to stop at Arkham West. So I was like, all right, I'm outside now. Like, am I done?
Yeah, I did the same thing, actually. I was like, is this it?
Right. I had to think about it for a little bit. So I wouldn't blame viewers for stopping there. I believe Alex thought she was good there, and I was like, no. And then, she kept going and made it through and had a wonderful time. But anyway,
that's what she did.
So you find out when you get back to the sewers that essentially Joker is flooding Arkham with Titan to eventually overflow into Gotham. So, like I said, I don't know if you were right about Crane putting fear toxin into the rivers, but or sewage more, I guess, appropriately. But Joker just starts flooding it with Titan serum. He's like, fuck it. Everybody gonna be a big boy now. And so you kind of have to, have a slight diversion before you get to Ivy so that you can disable the pumps.
It was slight for me.
Yeah. Slight.
Yeah, but basically you take out the guys and then you stop the pumps.
Yeah, honestly, like disabling the pumps was like super quick.
Yeah, it was super quick.
A little almost monotonous.
Yeah, it was almost like this is a little too easy.
Like, well, it's to the point where I'm like, this feels like some filler.
Well, and even the Predator mission didn't it literally just introduced like gargoyle bombs, and it was like, yeah, no gargoyle bombs. I was I was surprised. I was like, this is really easy.
Literally, it did kind of feel a little pigeonholed in here or something.
I mean, it was holding back for its finale.
So, essentially, after you disable the pumps, Joker unleashes another Titan alongside hordes of goons to try and pummel Batman. And this part is what I spent an hour and a half on because the sons of bitches wouldn't go down. Fucking hate this game.
I did it my first try.
He's played this before. He's beaten the game. I want to make that very clear in case people forgot.
Not on hard though.
Well, I haven't played it at all. And I did it. I completed it on hard because I'm that dude. But it took me a little longer. And if Alex wasn't laying right beside me, I probably would have gotten a lot more physically upset and or violent. It's just, it is very frustrating.
I was basically thinking about that. Like I literally, because we play Assassin's Creed and Batman and I play them at the same time. I usually do them in the order that we record. So I'll play Assassin's Creed first and I'll do Batman. But I played Batman first this morning because Landon was like, yeah, I was stuck at this part for an hour and a half. And I was like, man, I'm dreading this shit. So I got some caffeine and I was just thinking, I was like, okay, gotta just fucking lock in. I just lock in. And I got there and I fucking locked in. It was great. He was dead. They were all dead.
I was tired, man.
No excuses.
I fucking did it, didn't I? I fucking did it.
You did. I'm proud of you.
I'm a real gamer. All right? And I'm going to 100% this shit. That's right. I'm going to be the realest gamer of all. I'm getting that trophy. I'm getting that platinum. And you know what? I'm just going to make it so I've got a thing where essentially in the first season of Resync, I was unable to get the 100% trophy for the first Assassin's Creed because one of the trophies glitched. And I was like, well, fuck, that sucks. So it actually ended up causing me, because it glitched multiple times, it ended up costing me, I think, 4 achievements in total. So it's not even like I was like 99%. I had to end at like 93%. And I was like, this fucking sucks. And so I've been saying literally since that like Ubisoft owes me, like an actual trophy at this point because I did 100% the game. It's their fault. I think we should just do the same for, this one. Rocksteady, you guys just owe me a trophy. Because why not? I'll hold you to that. You got me. They'd be cool.
It wasn't a glitch though.
No, there's no glitches. I like trophies, so give me. Like I have no justification for this one. I just want it, so it'd be cool.
Valid, I guess.
Give me the trophy. I'll just fucking 3D print one. I'll have some sort of trophy. Let me make my own merch. Let me just give me an excuse to hoard more shit. Is really what I'm getting at here. But I have an absurd amount of popcorn buckets that I've been collecting lately.
He does.
And I regret nothing because I have a really cool Herbie one that is also a projector.
I like the Mission Impossible key one.
Mission Impossible one's sick. Yeah, I like that one a lot. Yeah, I have a lot of really cool ones. And of course, there's the Bat Signal, which is unfortunately out of commission now. Too much butter in her cores.
We got the tiny one. That old one kind of worked on magic. It was, yeah.
Yeah. He was able to magically control it. True story. But anyway, so yeah, you may have this fight for a long time. with the Titan. You might get it on your first try. Congrats to you if you did. But
thank you.
After you defeat them, Batman escapes to Arkham West. And that is where our play sequence ends for this week. How you feeling?
Yes. I'm very happy because I didn't struggle in that fight, honestly. I was I was honestly dreading it so hard. Like, I was like, this is going to take me forever. I'm so pissed off. And then I was pissed on and I got it.
I was pissed on. Who was pissing on you?
Oh, that's not how I meant it.
Yep. That's what they all say. So, yeah, we've got one more episode. Like, next week, you guys, I don't have to tell you guys where to end. I mean, in case you haven't figured it out, just beat the game.
Yeah, beat the game.
There's not much left.
You have a month and 2 weeks to do so.
Yeah, you got damn near a month and a half to figure it all out. Because, like I said, we're going to be setting up a new studio. Like, I'm going to be building my own studio. He's going to be sort of rearranging his studio now that he won't need this huge table anymore. We're both going to do some tinkering, and we'll come back and finish it. But like I said, it gives you guys plenty of time to get all the Riddler trophies, which leads me to this essentially month's trivia question, which is, how many Riddler trophies are there in total?
I don't know.
Answer that question down in the comments below. And then do it. Collect all of them. Because why not? What are you, a pussy? Come on.
Hey, you can just get a map and you'll be good.
Yeah, exactly. It's fine. It's easy. Just do it. Do it, Lucas.
No.
So anyway, join me, comrades, and we can fight for a better tomorrow in Batman Arkham Asylum. And also for Arkham Radio, Batman Arkham Podcast. You got anything else you want to add before we get out of here?
Nope.
Alrighty. Have you come up with any superhero fast food puns? I forgot to think about it. I was trying to think of something for Killer Croc and I never came up with anything.
The Crocwurst.
The Crocwurst. All right, who would have it though? Would it be more of? I'm trying to think of a fast food restaurant that would have bratwurst, like Portillo's.
That's a good one, actually.
Yeah,
that's
there you go.
Perfect. Yeah,
the Crocwurst.
Yeah.
I like it. The Killer Crocwurst, the number 6 at Portillo's. I'm giving you guys free money here. Ideas out the ass. What can I say? Hell yeah. Good entry, Lucas. So anyway, we'll see you guys next time. Appreciate you. Ta-ta.